As I've traveled around the world working with thousands of Christian women, one of the things that I've recognized is that there is something that's holding them back, and that thing is called fear. Right now, I'd like to address 4 factors relating to fear. I call it the 4 F's of fear, as it relates to you stepping out into your true purpose so that you can experience the life that God has designed just for you. The first of the 4 fear factors is the fear of the unknown. You will not believe the number of women who have had great opportunities, who are gifted, who are excelling in so many different areas of their lives, but they refuse to step out boldly into the world and deliver who they are because they are afraid of the unknown. One, they're afraid of knowing whether or not their true purpose can really bring them the life that they're desiring. They are afraid of the unknown because they are unsure if they will be able to stand in that purpose and truly live out the life that God intended for them. There are so many other fears related to the unknown, and I remember recently going through a situation with a friend who had a grand opportunity to travel across the world. And instead of her taking that leap of faith or that step into the unknown to exploring a new country, a new culture, a new continent, fear of the unknown kept her crippled, and instead she traveled to somewhere nearby. The second F in the fear factors and so on relating to you as a woman of power and purpose is the fear of being vulnerable, being open to criticism and so on. I know what that's like because I remember when I was so afraid of filming, I was afraid of a camera being on me. And that fear crippled me for a while until I realized in a moment when God said it's your time to actually begin to film on camera. And so many people, many women have that fear of being open and vulnerable, of being criticized, because if they are in the eyes of the public, then they are open to criticism, and not everyone is really willing to actually be open to criticism. I remember speaking to one of my friends. He has traveled globally speaking to people. He has so much experience as a pastor. He is an awesome speaker. And we had a conversation recently where he was saying to me, even though he has preached thousands of sermons, ministered to thousands, possibly even millions all around the world, he is not interested right now in having his videos public because he criticizes himself. When he listens to himself preaching, he criticizes himself. And that fear of being criticized or being open or vulnerable can prevent you as a woman of God, a powerful woman called to purpose into, living out your best life. The third fear is the fear of success. It sounds weird, right? Why would anybody be afraid of success? I can tell you from my personal experience, I lived on the sidelines and on the borders of success because I was afraid of being in the open. You see, that is closely linked to fear of being criticized and so on, because if you are successful, it means that the spotlight is on you. It means that you are in everybody's face and everybody is looking for something maybe, or some people are looking for something to be able to tag you on. And so some people are afraid to be fully successful. They are afraid to launch out into who they really are, because if they do that, if they are successful, then other people may look at them funny. They're not sure how they're going to handle that success. Am I really born for it? Am I really, able to handle success? What will I do with it? And the fourth fear is the fear of failure. The fear of failure has really crippled so many women who can make a big difference in the world. You see, the thing is, some of us believe that if we try and we fail, then we are a failure. The truth is, that is not the case. If you have tried something and you have failed at it, you failed at it. But if we look at the experience of life, we look at the persons who have made grand impressions and left amazing legacies and had powerful impacts in the world. These were people who had so many different stages in their life, so many different points in their journeys, in their careers, and in the things that they innovated. They had to fail. In fact, they didn't have to fail, but they did experience failure in trying these things. And one, I remember, was it Winston Churchill or somebody who said that you could actually fail, go from one failure to another failure, and that is when you actually experience success. So the fear of failure will only hinder you from being the woman that you're meant to be. and it will prevent you from making the impact that you're supposed to have, not because you're a failure, but because you're afraid to try. I want to encourage you to really deepen your thought process, to really spend some time examining the fears that are holding you back. What are these fears? Why are they existing? And what are you going to do about it? I am Dr. Nadine Collins, founder of the Spiritual Wellness Coaching and Mentorship Program. I look forward to speaking with you again when I do another part in the series about the mind and how you can begin to make grand changes in your life if you just begin to attend on to the things that are on the inside, that are up here in the mind, that are preventing you from becoming the woman that you are meant to be. Take care and bye-bye.